Okay.
Hello, my name is Damien, and today I'm joined here with my buddy Lewis.
Hey.
We will be talking about whether rehabilitation or punishment is most suitable for inmates in prison. I will be defending the rehabilitation side of prison.
And I will be defending the punishment side of prison.
Well, to begin,
So,
inmates should attend rehabilitation rather than receive punishments because it directly addresses the psychological aspect of their actions and could potentially change the minds of the inmates who committed the crime. It helps
okay.
them cope with their actions and enables them to become better people.
Oh, okay. Okay. Punishment should be used rather than rehabilitation because punishment will give whoever committed the act or crime a sense of regret once they are remembered of said punishment. So, Damien, I have a question for you.
What's up?
What are the rehabilitation methods and how useful are they upon release from prison?
Well, according to the Blackstone Career Institute, rehabilitation programs play a pivotal role in preparing inmates for a successful re-entry into society. These programs are designed to address various needs, including occupational, psychological, and educational, aiming to reduce the likelihood that inmates are sent back to prison after being released into society and improve societal outcomes. Now, to
Okay,
dive
okay.
further into these rehab methods, occupational and psychological go hand in hand, with occupational aiming to help the inmates physically get back into work, and psychological aiming to help the inmates mentally get back into working independently in their communities.
Oh, interesting.
Educational rehab focuses on restoring or enhancing cognitive or behavioral skills through education and training. This is shown in Shawshank Redemption when Andy is helping other inmates get their GEDs.
Okay.
Now, Lewis, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
What are common methods of punishment and how useful are they in prison?
Some common punishments used in prison are time in solitary confinement, their yard time being removed or shortened, or being transferred to a higher, more secure prison. So the time in solitary confinement is very common. It's mainly used as a ways of psychological punishment. Even though people may think that it's just physical, considering that they're lacking amount of sunlight, activity, and they're not able to eat as freely as they are outside of solitary confinement. But it's actually used as a terms of psychological punishment. It's psychologically punishing because you're just stuck inside of a cement cube for an undisclosed amount of time, causing you to really be deep inside of your thoughts. Whether those are negative or just blank, you're just stuck there. So when you're released from solitary confinement and back into the public of the prison, it's easier to conform to prison rules again. Their yard time being removed or shortened is very effective because it lacks their ability to show creativity in a way. Or it shortens their time to express themselves or to stay fit. Being transferred to a higher, more secure prison is a somewhat common punishment too for harsher, more bigger crimes. The reason why they choose transferring prisoners is because it restarts all of their connections within inside of a prison. So rather than having a whole group of people that you know being inside that prison, you being switched to a new one that could be in a whole different state, a whole new city, it could cause you to have to remake new friendships with new people that you've never seen before. So, Damien,
What's up,
question.
man? Hmm.
Why don't we take this inside and ask some other prisoners what they think?
Yeah,
Get their ideas on this.
yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Come on.
All right. Nice day we're having.
No, very, very nice day.
All right.
No, I think we should
Oh,
ask
over
him.
here. Yeah. Okay. Hey, sir. Oh,
Oh,
bad time.
sounds like he's eating. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, my fault,
go
my fault.
ahead.
No,
Yeah.
my fault.
Sir, we had a few questions for you. If you could pause the music on your headphones real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Do you have enough time for us to ask you a few questions?
Sure. I ain't got nothing else to do here.
All right.
Alright.
What's your name and what are you here for? Like, what are you in
Uh,
for?
my name is Gio G. Licious Castillo, and I got arrested for possession of heroin.
Mm.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, me and my friend here just want to ask you a few questions. Damien, why don't you start?
Yeah. So, Gio, what do you feel is a better way to deal with criminals? Rehabilitation or punishing them?
I feel like rehabilitation.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Do you want to elaborate on that?
I feel as though punishments only stand for like a year or like even less depending on the person.
Okay.
Rehabilitation might take longer, but I feel it shapes a person better and has a more long
Okay.
lasting experience.
Okay,
All
okay.
right. All right.
Well,
Uh,
what are some
okay. Go ahead, Damien.
crimes do you feel that are redeemable?
I feel like petty crimes, like holding, like I'm not gonna say possession of something crazy or selling of something crazy, but like holding weed, I feel like there should be a limit to like the amount you can hold until you get in trouble. Or even like
Okay.
stealing, if it's intentional, I feel like you should be punished. But if it's like you don't have ill intentions towards it, I feel like rehabilitation could be a better option.
Okay, okay. Well,
Okay. Okay.
would you say
Uh,
that all night non-violent crimes are redeemable?
I say yes, but it also
okay.
depends on what you consider like violent crimes that are like are
Well,
hostile or self defense. Like, what do you
well,
mean?
Okay.
non-violent,
Okay.
which leaves both ends of the parties not hurt or in any shape or form hurt, as
Mm,
what I'm saying.
yeah,
Okay. Lewis, you can go now.
I can agree.
Okay. What crimes do you think are punishable?
Intention, like crimes of intentional harm, like
Okay.
say like how I said possession, just holding on to it, but like selling, I feel like should be punishable, or like
Okay.
intentional looking for those for intentional harm, like intentional murder, like manslaughter.
Yeah.
But then I also feel like there's a line between manslaughter and intentional murder than self defense. So,
All right. All right. Now, just a few more questions here.
mm,
Um, what limit do you think punishable crimes should go to? All the way from like life in prison, death penalties, and stuff like that, to just 1 or 2 years or just community service. Like, what are some of the big ones?
I feel as though if you take a life, you should serve life.
Okay.
But it has to be like intentional and like have ill intentions towards that murder. Say if you were defending yourself and you killed somebody, rehabilitation I feel like isn't an option.
Okay. Okay. Just one more question here before we head out of here.
All right.
Um, what is that you're eating?
The Eggo waffles.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, my favorite. I love them.
Well,
Y'all
yeah,
know.
okay. Well, thank you for your time. Hopefully
Mhm.
you're out of here soon enough.
Yep.
Enjoy
I
your
hope you
food,
too.
enjoy your music. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you.
Huh, what a guy. What a guy.
Yeah, what a nice guy we had there.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Damien, I'm
What's
not
up?
really feeling the environment too much. Follow me real quick.
All right, all
I
right.
got an idea. Yeah, make sure you watch behind me real quick.
I got
Alright.
you. I got you. Got you back. Got you back.
Alright.
Oh.
Alright, stand back.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, come on. Hurry up.
Oh my god.
Come on,
We're
run,
getting
run,
out
run,
of
run,
here.
run. Come on.
Are we free?
Hurry up, Damien, hurry up.
I'm right behind you. Got you back. No police in sight.
Alright. Oh, stone. Ugh. Almost tripped. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost there. Alright. Oh, I forgot about the bridge. It's nothing bad. Alright. Over here. Over here. Alright.
Sir, what are you doing here?
So, I know this is a pretty bad area to be talking in, but long story short, do you
Mm-hmm.
feel what we did just now could be redeemable or punishable?
Escaping from prison, I personally believe that is a punishable act.
Okay, okay, okay. That's fair.
But,
Now, okay, go
oh,
ahead,
no, I'm
continue.
sorry. Go, ask your question, ask your
No,
question.
now, I just have one other question. Uh, could I show you some examples of crimes that may or may not be punishable?
Um,
Just a singular one.
yeah,
Follow me, follow me, follow me.
okay, okay.
Okay. So an example of a crime that is punishable for all of you who are a visual learner. Okay. This is a donut store. Very
Okay.
fun, very popular.
Mm-hmm.
Free donuts, Pretty cool
Yep.
guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hello, sir.
Armed robbery.
Yes. Now see, there's a reason why I'm doing this. Why all people have reasons for certain crimes. I'm doing this because I'm broke. I don't have any money. I can't feed my family.
Okay.
Do you think that is a redeemable reason or a punishable reason as to why I'm robbing the store?
I would say that is punishable because you do
Okay.
not have anything mentally or physically wrong with you.
Okay. Now, Damien, one final
Mm-hmm.
question before we go.
All right.
How successful is rehabilitation after prison?
Well, in 2016, a proposition was passed named Proposition 57, which allows
Okay.
inmates without non-violent convictions to have a greater opportunity to receive provisions for parole and receive credit while in prison. And
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
according to the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, also known as the CDCR, 55.4% of inmates released successfully re-entered their communities without any further convictions being added to their record. So,
Hmm.
I would say
Okay.
it is pretty successful.
That is very, very interesting. But I have also read somewhere that a significant percentage of prisoners usually return to prison after being released, even after attempting rehabilitation. Studies show that there's a high percentage, often around 60 to 80%, of former prisoners that are rearrested within a few years, which is spanning from 1 to 5 years after release. What's your take on that?
Well, according to my statistics with 55.4%, that still leaves around 45% of other inmates to still be sent back to prison. So
Okay.
I would say it just depends on how dedicated the inmate is while being rehabilitated.
All right. That sounds good. All right.
Sounds good.
Uh, thank you for inviting me here, Damien. It was a
Mm-hmm.
pleasure to be on the podcast with you.
Thank you.
Hopefully we
Thank you.
could do this sometime again once I get back out of prison for robbing the store.
Sounds great to me.
All right. See you, man.
Thank you.